want action tonight, satisfaction all night.
Woo! Yeah. All right. Yeah, that's what it's all about. It's a WAAF Hairball weekend coming up this weekend, and that means at the top of every hour we're going to play some of your favorite hair bands, and then we'll sprinkle them throughout that hour also. So we're resurrecting some of those great bands from the 80s and the early 90s. So I thought I'd dig into my collection to try to find some hair vinyl, which was tough because in those days I was buying mostly cassettes because it was the wave of the freaking future. And I thought we'd try to do it in the trashiest place in the WAAF offices, and that is here. Hillman's office. It looks like it's Bang Tango's practice space from the 80s, doesn't it? Yeah, just covered in filth and venereal disease and spit bottles. So this is actual spit. I'm sure Bang Tango had some other stuff in there. We're going to start with some of the classics here. Twisted Sisters, Stay Hungry, We're Not Going to Take It, On This One, tons of hits. It's what propelled the band in the future. But you know what? We're not going to concentrate on the music. We're going to concentrate on the hair. Look at Dee Snider's friggin' hair. I mean, that can't be real. When I first saw him, I said, that has to be some kind of freakish tribal feather helmet that he got from Zimbabwe. But no, that's really his hair. Play it loud, mother! Woo! Metal Health, Quiet Riot, a staple of 80s rock. Hair metal, maybe the very beginnings. All I know is everybody had this record, or cassette. Metal Health, Come On, Feel the Noise. All the hits were here, but the hair. Look at Frankie Banali's hair. That is gorgeous. And Rudy Sarzo, right over here, always had great hair. And the late, great Kevin Dubrow over here, later switching to a wig when the Klaus Meine hairline creeped up on him. Europe, best known for the Final Countdown. Not on this one, though. Out of This World. Yo! Really, Europe, look at the hair. Probably some of the best hair you'll see from hair bands in the 80s. I mean, just perfectly coiffed. Every little hair in place and sprayed exactly the way they want it. Look at Joey Tempest here, looking like all Casey Affleck with a wig. This is an interview disc I found from Crazy Chris Tetley. He had a whole series of interviews he did for the BBC over in England. Awesome picture disc of Poison's C.C. DeVille. This is what it's all about. This is what hair metal is all about right here. The glam, the trash, the drugs, the unhealthy skin, the wicked awesome sunglasses. The mouth is open as if he was going to French kiss your grandmother. There's CC hard at work. You know, Poison would play like 3-hour shows, putting on just amazing performances, and the hair still up. So there you go, the vinyl dump, the Hairball edition. Hope you can listen to the WAAF Hairball weekend this weekend. Top of every hour, your Hairball favorites and much more all through the hours, and break out the old spandex that you don't fit in anymore, and break out the Aquanet and maybe those old drippy STDs you had in the late 80s, and just relive some of those magic moments. You and me and CC, right? The man. Yeah. Ooh. Ooh. You know, CC's got some pretty awesome hair here. I mean, it's really amazing. He had the whole thing down, but you know what? It still doesn't beat the hair of that 80s scene queen, Mistress Carey.
WAAF.com